Please, Toxicroak. Please. A player from Italy who got top 16 at the last World Championship made a Toxicroak rain team that almost made it to the top cut of the Liverpool Regional Championship, going 7-2, but unfortunately missing the cutoff. But we're going to try out the team and see how it goes. This team features Palafin Rain with an interesting twist in Toxicroak. Palafin does a lot of damage in Rain with Jet Punch and Wave Crash while having Haze for Dundozo. A bulky Pelipper to help set up Tailwind and give good support in Wide Guard. Golden Goal loves Rain as the water types help to cover its ground and fire weaknesses, allowing it to set up nasty plots, while Choice Specs Hydreigon is a solid wall breaker that complements Golden Goal's defensive synergy, covering each other's weaknesses. Finally, Toxicroak helps against fairy types like Sylveon, Fake Out support, and a Bulldoze for additional speed control support while benefiting in the rain with Dry Skin. Amoonguss is also really nice for redirection to help out Golden Goal and the Pollen Puff as well. If you would like to check out the creator or the details of the team that was shared on his Twitch channel, they'll be linked down below. Excalibur, Garganical, Golden Go, Mimikyu, Meowscarada, and Tauros. Alright, the classic Meluka team that used to win San Diego Regionals. We've actually featured this team before, so you can go check out that video if you're interested on learning more about the team. But let's see, how do I approach this? I love Hydreigon in this matchup. Hydreigon does a ton of work here with Choice Specs damage right here, so do like the Hydreigon here for sure. I want to say I bring Hydreigon Toxicroak. Maybe Fake Out support is just really solid here, and I do kind of like that, so I think I'm going to try it out. I want to bring Amoonguss in the back and Pelipper. Pelipper kind of helps. This against the Tauros could be a little bit hard. Golden Go's nice, but Wide Guard is so good. I think I kind of like the Pelipper here. I think the Pelipper is super solid just because it's bulky, should be able to tank attacks decently well, can threaten the Garganical with like a Hydro Pump, which I think is really nice. The problem with Golden Go is it doesn't always threaten the Garganical, especially since this set. I think even like with +6, I don't even think I will Oko a Garganical. Well, Make It Rain I would, but Shadow Ball no, because of his ability. And then I just get Sulkier stalled. I think with Amoonguss, Sulkier should be like very playable against. Maybe I should have thought about like, I'm going to have to keep Hydreigon around. Hydreigon is such a valuable Pokemon here, so preserving the Hydreigon is going to be super crucial here. Let's see what they decide to lead here. Going to be Excalibur, Garganical. Okay. I don't remember what their lead... Okay, interesting. I think I could double up the Excalibur very safely. But this should be Protects around the board, right? I think Protects around the board make a lot of sense here. I'm going to Draco Meteor the Excalibur, and I'm just going to Fake Out, though. I could also Drain Punch here to Garganical, double it up, but that's so risky. I mean, they should know about Fake Out, right? So I think I Draco Meteor Drain Punch the Garganical, because I feel like you never risk Excalibur here. Like, I really don't think you should. That's a Tera. This could be Tera Poison, though, on the Garganical. Okay, yeah, it is. That's fine. Because even though Drain Punch doesn't KO, this is still a Choice Specs Draco Meteor. I'll still be doing a lot of damage. This should be Protect Excalibur and Sulkier, I'd say. Yeah, okay. I should have faked out the Garganical, but I didn't think they would Tera Poison immediately. Okay, still really good, though. I get a massive amount of damage in the Garganical. Yeah, that's good. A Drain Punch into Garganical, get some nice chip, and they can't. Okay, nice. Sulkier. All right, that's good. That's good. So the Garganical is still going to be annoying, but that's still some pretty good chip. I really wish I clicked Fake Out. That's the only thing I do regret here, but I was really hoping that they wouldn't Tera if they were going to go for it. I think Pelipper is always a safe play here, and just going for the Drain Punch into the Excalibur here. Because if I can get a Drain Punch into Excalibur, we're in such a good spot. Or the chip. I don't know who I Tera yet, though. It might be Toxicroak. I am leaning towards Tera Toxicroak, but I want to save my Tera until I absolutely need it. I don't think... I mean, if Icicle Spear KOs Toxicroak, but I'm hoping that Toxicroak lives one Icicle Spear from loaded dice. I think they do have to target Hydreigon too, because Hydreigon's a threat, so they probably protect. No protects. Drain Punch. Nice. Okay. What'd you target? Icicle Spear. You target Toxicroak, but Toxicroak's eating that. Okay. Very good. Wait, hold on. They had to get 5. Okay, don't Salt Cure double. Okay, okay. That's really good. Okay. Dry skin. Okay. I think if I Tera Steel, I live in Ice Shard, and I feel like they are going to attempt to go for the Ice Shard. Yeah, I think that would. All right, I'm going to make the big brain play. Hydro Pump my Toxicroak. Drain Punch the Excalibur. Please, Ice Shard. Toxicroak, please live the Ice Shard with the Tera Steel. And Hydro Pump, heal back for the dry skin. That is the play right now. Yeah, I like this too. Because Toxicroak is just so good against the team right now, I think, for the most part. It just... Like, Tauros is the only Pokemon that this is not good against. But with the Pelipper out, I can always just Hurricane Threaten it, right? So we Tera Steel our Toxicroak. Oh boy, please let this work here. If they protect, that's fine too. Ice Shard would be a nice live. Oh, so clutch. I had a feeling though. Drain Punch gonna come out. Beautiful. I got a Tailwind it, but I definitely don't want the Self Cure gift to knock out a Toxicroak in case they try to cover for the switch. So Excalibur gone. It's your high. I don't know if I have to hit Hydro Pump in order to nice. Okay. Because I targeted myself and I had dry skin. Beautiful. Salt Cure and a Pelipper. Nice. And look at this Toxicroak. It's healing. It's healing. Okay. So, do I outspeed Meowscarada after Bulldoze? I want to say we do. We should, I'm pretty sure. So I think I always Bulldoze so I can drain. Oh yeah, it's Adam and Meowscarada too. Yeah, no, I 100% do. Citrus Berry on the Pelipper is really nice here. Okay. It should be Meowscarada if they have it. Maybe Mimikyu shouldn't come out here. Tauros makes sense here too. Okay. I don't remember what item you were. Were you Mirror or were you Goggles? It's been so long since I used that team. I think I always just go for a Hurricane here into the Tauros. Or do I Tailwind? I might Tailwind here. I think Tailwind's okay. Tailwind and Go Amoonguss seems... Yeah, Tailwind Go Amoonguss is pretty safe. Because you can't knock out the Pelipper with the Tauros. Unless you have Wall Charge and you change the team. And then I can Pollen Puff my Pelipper to next turn, so I'm super safe, yeah. Yeah, they protect too. Excellent. Okay, I'm getting them on a lot of turns right here. So Tailwind, so now we have the speed advantage. They probably Salt Cure my... I imagine it's Pelipper? No, they target Amoonguss. Okay, that's even more ideal, actually. This Pelipper might have been super close. Yeah. Alright, I'm really liking our spot here. I'm really liking our position. Okay, let's go for a Pollen Puff into the Pelipper, and let's go for a Hurricane here. Hurricane shit. I don't know if it KOs Tauros. It's a really strong hit. It's not the best special defense, but the Tauros had bulk. But yeah, I'm going to Pollen Puff the Pelipper here and Hurricane. Nice, they stayed in. That's beautiful. Huge Hurricane. Yeah, it just KOs. That's so good for me right there. Okay. Tauros goes down. I'm able to get Pollen Puff off into the Pelipper. So I don't know who they have in the back, but I guess Pelipper could still work. Salt Cure. I just need to set up a position with Hydreigon and Amoonguss, or just like Hydreigon by itself to beat the Garganacl. So I have 3 Pokemon to try and take... Yeah, even Hydreigon solo if it gets a free switch. So my cough is still there, but it's not stopping me from trying to win this game. I just got to break through whatever the last is, which I think is Amoonguss. All right, now Amoonguss, Mimikyu. Yep. Okay, I'm feeling good about this. I think I always just Hurricane the Mimikyu, and we Pollen Puff again the Pelipper. Because they protect to stall out for a turn of Salt Cure, that's fine. If they attack, it's fine too. Because I don't even know if they get the double knockout, because Pelipper has really good natural physical defense. Yeah, like they're stalling out Rain. Makes sense. A Hurricane into the Protect. We don't need damage in Garganacl because we have the text for it. I'm going to Sport and Mimikyu the next turn, and I'm going to go for a Hurricane. Break the Disguise, and then I think we have it sealed. Salt Cure again. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, the rain did stop though. I don't think that's that bad. What's more accurate? Hydro Pump is more accurate, funny enough. So yeah, we're gonna go for a Spore and a Hurricane. I mean, this could still be a little bit awkward, but the Mimikyu is adamant, if I'm not mistaken. It's not Jolly, so I should have a very safe endgame. And I hit the Hydro Pump, which is really good. Okay, so that should secure it. I wonder if they should Shadow Claw here, my Amoonguss. I should tank it decently well. Yeah. Oh no, they target the Pelipper. Okay, that's even better for me. That's 100% better for me. I'll take it. Okay. Life Orb taken. Spore drops into the Mimikyu. Soul Cure into the Amoonguss. Alright. Mimikyu's asleep. Tailwind Peter's out. We go Hydreigon here. I'm pretty sure we just click Rage Powder, Earth Power into the Mimikyu multiple times. But yeah, we just Rage Powder to always avoid the Soul Cure. Earth Power should 2-shot. We always get the KO onto the Mimikyu. I want to say that this is always the win. Yeah, we do outspeed the Mimikyu, so I think that should seal it up always. Mimikyu sleep. And Garganico's just going to try to keep attempting the Soul Cure. Which... I do go down the next turn. No, it's fine. Yeah, no, this... There could be a few situations, I suppose. I'm trying to figure out what's more likely. I could save Amoonguss, go Toxicroak, and Earth Power. But I think it's like the same odds anyway. But it's even a worse position for me because Hydreigon actually gets hit by the Soul Cure if that's the case. So yeah, I'm just going to Earth Power, Rage Powder. Let's see if they wake up. Nope, they don't. Okay, so that's just guaranteed a game because I go Toxicroak afterward. I click Fake Out into Garganical and I click the Earth Power. And the thing is, they can't recover and get the Soul Cure into Hydreigon, which is what they needed for their win con. So Mimikyu goes down. Beautiful. They might have tried to Shadow Sneak too. Shadow Sneak would have been a little bit weird. Actually, Shadow Sneak would have been awful. Maybe I had to do the Toxicroak play actually. Yeah, I think I had to make the Toxicroak play, actually. I think Toxicroak play was better. Because that could have got a little bit ugly. Granted, I still would have killed the Mimikyu if they Shadow Sneak, and if they protect, the scenario's fine, right? But yeah. Let's Earth Power the Garganical. We have Fake Out. They should always protect here. Oh, they don't. Okay. Because they didn't protect, they just lose the game 100% now. So Fake Out into Earth Power. Because now they've taken too much damage. Yeah, Choice Specs with that special defense drop, of course. And Bulldoze, I guess, afterward, because we have Bulldoze for super effective coverage. But yeah. All right, beautiful. Earth Power into Bulldoze. Ooh, that was a long, drawn-out one, but the Toxicroak Tera came in clutch and surviving the Icicle Spear. Oh man, can we talk about that? And then that self-Hydro Pump hit. Oh, healing bag. You don't only need Pollen Puff to heal back your Toxicroak, just saying. The Tera Steel was also super clutch there because Excalibur was super draining to my Hydreigon. It was draining to all my Pokemon in the back, realistically. That Pokemon was a problem. Tyranitar, Lycanroc. Oh boy, Tatsugiri, Dondozo with the Armarouge, Indeedee. Oh boy. We do have Haze though on Palafin, and Palafin's really good in this matchup. It's just like, how do we prep this? Because actually, Psychic Terrain's really awful. I guess we go with like Hydreigon plus Palafin. We're gonna have some really weird maneuvers, huh? I kind of don't want to bring Pelipper because like Pelipper, what do? You could Tailwind, doesn't really help me here. Golden Go would be kind of nice for the side spam, but there is the that Dondozo Tatsugiri, man, that's gonna be super rough. I think I go with Toxicroak because Drain Punch. It's actually a decent pivot into the what's it called, the Tyranitar Lycanroc mode. I don't know if they go with the size spam mode with like into the Armarouge, but if they do, I do have the Hydreigon lead and I can Snarl, which is really good right off the bat. And those is what I'm really terrified about. I don't know what I'm doing against that. It really depends on their set. We're gonna see Lycanroc Tyranitar though. Okay, that's fine. So Palafin plus the... Well, I have haze on the Palafin, so all I need is a haze. Into it. All right. We're going out into our... how do I want to switch? I think it's Amoonguss for the Hydreigon and Toxicroak for the other. Which I think is okay. Then I can like fake out the Tyranitar Spore. Because this could be like double Rock Slide. This could be close combat. This could be... I don't think they Tera Blast. I think they would just low kick or Ice Punch at the worst case into the Hydreigon slot. So bring out the Toxicroak. Tera immediately. Is this Tera flying? Straight up turn 1. Did they read the switch and just decide to go for Tera Blast? Tera Blast? Okay. Or Tera Flying? Okay. I mean, I guess it's okay. They close combat too, which is actually really good for me because they lost their Focus Sash. That's actually really good, yeah. They might have Tera Blasted on my Toxicroak and I might be losing my Toxicroak immediately, which isn't super ideal, but like... Oh, they Rock Slide. Wait, that's perfect. It's actually perfect. Oh, that's so good for me. That's so good for me, actually. Okay. Gladly take that. All right, I'm going to Spore the Tyranitar and fake out the Tyranitar as well. Entity, if it comes in, doesn't matter. I got to Spore off into that slot. And yeah, they're going to give me the Tyranitar as a Spore, which is really nice because I can Drain Punch on the Lycanroc and heal back my team. I could also just pivot Amoonguss as well. No flinch. Okay, that's annoying. Do I want to Tera just so I can beat their own Tera? Because I don't mind Terraing my Toxicroak if it puts me in a better spot. I might. Because I don't need the poison on Hydreigon. And Palafin could be nice, but I don't think it's necessary. I'm just going to Drain Punch Tera Steel. My only concern is if Armor Rouge comes in afterward. That could be scary. But we'll have to deal with it when we deal with it. Okay. Bring out the Tera. There's no way you close combat Toxicroak. If you close combat Toxicroak, I'd be super amazed. That's such a hard read. That's super unnecessary too. I think you're just going for Rock Slides or Rock Slide plus Tera Blast into Toxicroak. Please, Toxicroak. Please. Nice, nice. Okay, goodbye, Lycanroc. No more Endeavor strategies. Cool. You get so much health back. We resist the psychic modes. It's just a heat wave is going to be a little bit hard to switch into, but that's fine. Air blast into Amoonguss. Yep. Okay. All right. Beautiful. 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 I would like to poison jab the Tyranitar the following turn, I think, because Armor Rouge can no longer Tera. So it's it is the Dundoza mode. Okay, Dundoza is in the back. So I don't need Toxicroak anymore. I think my play is always just to go Hydreigon here. Yeah, I think it's Hydreigon and I guess Bulldoze. Yeah, I'm gonna Bulldoze so the Dundoza is always slower than my my Hydreigon. Yeah, I think this is fine. So I'm bringing Hydreigon so I can Bulldoze. It protects the Dundoza. Okay, that's fine. I wish I could have gotten in my Palafin. Like, I've been trying to get like a free switch to Palafin. Okay. Air Blast into Tyranitar makes sense. I thought they were going to try to EQ, but this still this is not that bad. I think I want a Draco Meteor and Bulldoze always, because they can only pick up one knockout with Dundoza, right? And then if I get the Bulldoze off, the Haze situation is just really good here. So I think Draco Meteor with Choice Specs into the Hydreigon or into the Tyranitar, and then Bulldoze the Dundozo, I think is always the call. They do retreat. Yep, that's fine. That's a Geary. I wonder if they Tera. No, they already Tera'd there. Yeah, so we're stuck with the regular Dundozo, which is fine. The only problem is Order Up can still threaten a lot because they still keep getting the attack boost. Okay. Draco Meteor. That done does so slow. Slower than my Hydreigon, which is surprising. Slower than my Toxicroak too? What kind of Mendoza are you? Bulldoze. Take the chip. Okay. Order up into Hydreigon. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's what I expected. All right. I just got to make sure. I got to make sure that order up isn't too problematic. But yeah, I can haze now. The fact that I'm just naturally faster. That Dondozo is a really strange set. Okay. We go Palafin here and click haze. And then we poison jab and just go for poisons, I think. Haze and poison jab. Because I don't think we need to drain punch immediately. EQ is just not doing anything, I think, at the moment. So haze. The boosts are gone. It's poison jab. Yep. Not bad damage. The poison and order up. Okay. That is actually doing a decent amount. So I might have to actually go for drain punch. I wonder how much wave crash does. Wave crash probably does a decent amount. I think I just attempted. Like drain punch here into a wave crash is probably fine because I probably live 1 EQ at least. After drain punch healing, I want to say. Also, I'm doing a lot of damage. Jeez. Drain punch into Dondozo. Come on, Toxicroak. You gotta live 1 earthquake, buddy. I think you can. They order up again. That's perfect, actually. Okay, no, that's super ideal. Because I can drain punch into haze this upcoming turn. And then I'm trying to pin the Tatsugiri so I can get a drain punch off in a Tatsugiri when it comes in. Yeah, I think that's super solid. Okay. Haze again, because that thing's at +2 now. Yeah, they're definitely just trying to get order ups or trying to catch the Amoonguss on the swap, but I'm not letting them. I'm not letting them. Haze. Okay. Then we drain punch. They probably EQ now because they kind of need to go for the damage, because if they order up again, it's unless it's Palafin for more damage, it's like really not doing anything for them. Oh, they keep ordering up. Do they not have EQ? Maybe it's like wave crash. If it's wave crash, that makes things a lot easier, I suppose. But yeah, this is not looking so hot for my opponent right now. Let's wave crash. Should KO. And drain punch the Dondozo, because it just gets redirected into Tatsugiri anyway. No protect, which is nice. Wave crash does KO the Dondozo. Perfect. Beautiful. And here comes a drain punch into the Tatsugiri. And what's nice is that I can't get muddy watered accuracy dropped with Toxicroak because of dry skin. I'll just be able to heal the damage. I can go for a drain punch pretty safely into the Tatsugiri slot, and I can protect. Unless it's like not, maybe it's not choice scarf on the Tatsugiri, but if it's not choice scarf, that means it'd have to be timid to outspeed the Palafin, and even then I think I still have pivots. We'll see. Tyranitar usually carries low kick, so it's not doing that much to Toxicroak. Toxicroak is pretty light. We protect here. We're not taking a Draco Meteor from the Tatsugiri ever. Icy Wind, I guess, could be a play, but that's fine. Yeah, they Draco. They kind of need like one way out against Palafin. Toxicroak putting in the work. Goodbye, Tatsugiri. Eliminated. And now the Tyranitar goes for whatever it wants. Dragon Dance wouldn't matter. I think it's probably Assault Vest, but if it is, we can haze. Assurance, okay. But I took no damage before prior, so yep. And I want to say Wave Crash just KOs. I want to say Wave Crash just KOs the Tyranitar. So we Wave Crash here and we poison jab the Tyranitar, and that should be good game. That's gonna be forfeited. Beautiful haze. Palafin coming clutch for the Dondozo mode. No psychic mode made it a lot easier to handle, but even with the psychic mode in the back, since they let sand, it was pretty manageable, especially since they closed combat immediately. Was able to get that rocky helmet. Really helpful. And then Dondozo wasn't that bad, especially with the bulldoze, and then getting the haze with Palafin set up. Mousehold, Volcarona, Excalibur, Tauros, Sylveon, and Amoonguss. Alright, so Mousehold? I'm kind of curious on what set this will be. Alright, I like Palafin a lot if I can set it up. Amoonguss could be a little bit troublesome though. Golden Go time? I don't know. I don't really like Golden Go. I like Toxicroak a lot. I like Pelipper Palafin, or maybe I don't like Pelipper. I don't need to rain up just yet. Amoonguss might not be a bad lead here. Or Toxicroak because I can fake out. I like the Toxicroak actually angle with Pelipper and I think Amoonguss in the back. Hydreigon's kind of nice, but Sylveon, Excalibur aren't exactly the friendliest. Volcarona can usually take a hit as well. I think a lot of the game's going to be setting up for the Palafin, and I need Pelipper, which is kind of unfortunate because it's like, all right, I want support. I need Amoonguss for their Maushold, for their Tauros potentially. Pollenpuff's also just really good for me. And yeah, I do want to bring Toxicroak in this matchup because it's good against Sylveon. But it's also good against Excalibur, but it really just depends. There's a lot of things that could go absolutely wrong here. Support or the Quiver Dance Volcarona. I feel like Quiver Dance would definitely be probably easier to deal with because support is just a little bit tough with overheat and maybe wisp potential. Ooh boy, okay. Maushold plus the Volcarona. Okay. Is it bad that I just want to go for a Wave Crash immediately? I feel like it's always Palafin swap here. But it might be too obvious. I want to go for the Wave Crash. I really do. But I think Pelipper is a pretty safe play for the most part. And going for the fake out into the Maushold is okay. Now, if they're Population Bomb and they go for Tera Ghost immediately, amazing play by them. Like, really good play on their part. But let's see. Pelipper in. We see a Tera, and I am very, very scared right here. Okay, it's Volcarona. Tera Grass, okay, that's really not as bad. I'm really glad I didn't go for the turn 1 Wave Crash. Okay, so that makes Maushold probably a lot easier to handle. You protect too, all right. So this could be Quiver Dance. I think it's okay though. Like Toxicroak kind of beats the Volcarona if it's rain setup. Quiver Dance, yeah. Good play on their part, though. I think I go for a Hurricane into the Volcarona, and I think I'm always swapping out into Amoonguss here because they might double up the Toxicroak slot or Encore potentially. I could see Encore as well, but the Toxicroak is probably a really big threat right here, so I'm going Amoonguss and trying to see. I also trained in Pelipper. Giga Drain's not KOing though. Okay, so it's full support, so I don't have to worry about Population Bomb, most likely, I'd imagine. Giga Drain doesn't KO, because, like, this Pelipper is extremely bulky. Okay. I wonder if it's Goggles on the Maushold. Hurricane. That does nothing. What the heck? Oh, boy. I guess we're going Toxicroak then, and Pollen Puff. I want a Pollen Puff here. Oh boy. Oh well, that is Friend Guard, I guess. Yeah, that's Friend Guard Maushold confirmed then. All right. I think my play is always just to go Toxicroak because I have Fake Out Pressure, and then I could Pollen Puff. I think I Pollen Puff the Pelipper slot in case they go for the Heat Wave here and Maushold protects. I get to find out if they're safety goggles or not this turn though by do they follow me immediately or do they protect? They protect, so I'm pretty sure that it's not. Okay. Gear Drain into, yep, the Toxicroak, beautiful. I take that pretty decently well. The plan is still not super easy. I don't really have Encore to have Faint. Although they don't have Beat Up, so I don't know what they would have. If it's Encore, that's actually really bad. I guess we go for a Poison Jab. We go for Poison Jab and Spore, I think, into the Maushold. Let's see. They follow me. Oh, if I get the... Please, the one time I don't want the Poison Jab. Poison. Heat Wave. Ooh, nice dodge. Nice dodge on the Toxicroak. Okay. Amoonguss takes that really well. We have an Assault Vessel. I feel like we have taken that fine, but here comes a Poison Jab. Okay, that's not great. Because I don't think it was Goggles. I think if he had Goggles, he would have just went for a super safe follow me and Giga Drain the last turn. Oh, jeez. All right, Drain Punch here and Pollen Puff, I suppose, the Toxicroak. Yeah, that's really bad. Okay, they follow me again. That's fine. I'm KOing the Maushold and hopefully getting enough HP back. Okay, they quiver dance here. Oh boy, this Volcarona is definitely problematic here. Goodbye, mouse hold. Okay. Is that the last turn of rain? Pollen puff. I kind of wish I got the Volcarona, but that's cool too. Rain stops, yeah. All right, who's coming in? That's, I don't know. Poros, okay. Intimidate makes sense. All right. I'm going to poison jab the Volcarona. I'm going hard into Pelipper, I suppose. A retreat here makes sense. They're going out into something here. Gonna be, what's it called? Excalibur. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So we get in Pelipper. I think we live one heat wave. Oh, we take that actually a lot better than I thought. Okay, nice poison jab. We're -1, but still good amount of damage. That's Jet Punch range. Okay. This Toxicroak's really putting in some work right now. I love to see it here. I could Wide Guard here. Wide Guard Drain Punch isn't bad. Jet Punch should get the Volcarona even after Intimidate. Giga Drain is what I'm worried about in the Pelipper, I suppose, but it should be okay. I think I'm going to Drain Punch this, and I'm going to go for a Wide Guard. Yeah. I think the two plays from the Volcarona are Protect or Giga Drain here. If they Heat Wave, that's fine too. That actually works out huge for me. But I think going for the Tera is smart here because I'm able to hit the Steel typing to avoid the Icicle Spear. Although Jet Punch from my... Jet Punch would have been nice, but it's okay. Come on, Toxicroak. Okay, they attacked with Volcarona. I could just poison jab, but it's alright. Let's see. They did Giga Drain. Oh, I could have just Tera Steel poison jab. It's fine. They did get a lot of health back though, which is what's concerning. Okay. Also, now I'm vulnerable to a Toro, so this might not have been the smartest. Stomping. Oh man, it had to be Stomping Tantrum Excalibur. I thought it was just gonna be Loaded Dice Icicle Spear. No. Can I win? I say it's very unlikely. Maybe if I Jet Punch crit the Volcarona. I'm going to Sport up Excalibur and I'm just going to Jet Punch. I need to crit anyway. Yeah, because if they go out into Tauros, then I think I have to crit. Unless it's just KOs naturally. We saw how much the Poison Jab did at -1. And Volcarona's not exactly the best physically defensive Pokemon here. Okay. Not enough. All right. Yeah, that is game. I guess I had to Pollen Puff Protect there. But I wasn't sure, right? They could have protected the Volcarona just for the Intim again. And I wasn't 100% certain which one they would go for there. But I needed to poison. I think I should have poison jabbed. If I poison jabbed the Volcarona, the game was way... Like, I think I don't know if I win off that, but I think it's really hard for them to handle the Palafin wave crashing, doing so much damage. So, ooh. But yeah, that Volcarona and that mouse hold. Wasn't expecting the Friend Guard set, pure Friend Guard support set on this one, but it did end up doing a lot against me. All right, let's go over the games. In the first game, other than the first turn fake outs, I played very strongly, calling the Excalibur Protect and getting a good damage. The clutch Tera Steel survival on Toxicroak and healing up helped to save me the Toxicroak, as well as getting the KO on Excalibur that gave me a huge lead. Otherwise, the only play that I think I could have improved on was saving my Amoonguss, because the Shadow Sneak into Salt Cure did screw up my endgame As Shadowseek knocked out the Amoonguss, the Cell Cure went into Hydreigon, and then they could potentially protect and recover stall my Toxicroak and Hydreigon versus the Garganacl endgame. Game 2, the Sand matchup was interesting, and the immediate Tera from the Tyranitar caught me off guard, but I was able to quickly eliminate the Lycanroc, thankfully with no more than one Rock Slide flinch, and then the Haze Palafin was able to deal with the Dundozel in the back nicely as they didn't have many resources to play around. Game 3, the Volcarona gave me more problems than I thought, and the Maushold being poisoned was very fortunate as it was playing like it was in safety goggles, I'd assume. Also, the Storming Tantrum back Excalibur really didn't help out. Toxicroak is one of my favorite fun mons to use back in Gen 5. I really liked it with Infinite Rain, Politoed, and it was so much fun to use again. And with Tera, it's so cool to see it do well. It's a Pokemon I also was interested in trying out. I'm really glad that it was showcased at a really high level. If you do want to try out the team, there is the details of the team in the paste down below description that they shared on their Twitch channel. They have not provided a rental code as far as my knowledge, but if it is in existence, I will share it. But I will not be sharing the team here just because it is a recreation and it's not my team, so I do not feel comfortable with giving it out. But of course, you could try out the paste down below, as I mentioned before. Go check them out on their Twitch channel and subscribe to the channel for more VGC content.